Welcome back to the Locker Room Report. I'm Brady Beedon here with Warrior Football, joined once again by head ball coach Paul Winters. Coach, it seems like we've done this every week now, another tough loss coming back down to the final minutes. Let's start off. What does it take to finish a football game, and what hasn't there been in these close games? Because this is seemingly the fourth game where, with seconds left in the game, you had a chance to win.
Yeah. Here's the thing. You know, we were just talking about excuses and denial and stuff like that, but our guys are normally in great condition through our summer program and the lifting program that we have with Coach Mendoza, and we really kind of missed this really for over a year. And you'd love to say, hey, we'll make up for it because we've worked hard, but obviously you see the results at the end of these games. We're not able to finish. And, I don't think it's anything other than a mixture of youth and not getting it done. We know what it takes. One of the things that happens is the offense doesn't keep the ball at that point. If the offense can control the ball for a couple more minutes, it doesn't happen. I've been on both ends of these. I hate this end of it.
Right.
But our guys are going to rebound.
Now, when things are going bad, obviously there's a lot of outside noise and people that want to think they know all the answers and have a lot to say.
Sure.
How do you guys kind of block all that out? Because it is there, and I know people can say, hey, we don't hear it, but they know it's there.
Yeah, we know it's there. And it's a shame because, there's some people, smile in your face and stab you in the back, but you can't worry about that. You can't get on social media because that'll really crush you. I think that from our standpoint, and we've taken this stance really from the beginning before any of the season started, is this family, this locker room stays together, and they've done that. You've been a part of it when it's gone either way. And you think about that 2019 team and how they stuck together, and we started off really poorly. This football team has stuck together the same way, and probably even better. Just been fantastic, and there's a love for each other, and they've gone through kind of heck. I'll say heck. They've gone through heck together last year, not being able to play football, trying to get 20 guys on the field at the same time. It was just the worst conditions possible, and not being able to practice. And I think that helped us grow as a family and grow together, and I think that they've done a fantastic job with that. But you hear it, and you don't worry about it. It certainly doesn't affect how these guys are playing.
Well, let's talk about some positives, because, again, you did a lot of things right despite the result last week. I thought it was your secondary's best game, and it wasn't just one player. I thought all around the DBs, Coriante Moore, Drake Reed, Chavez Hawkins, among others, played really well. They flew to the football, and they were making plays.
Yeah, I agree with you. Corey Moore made a fantastic interception. As that ball went up, I was like, who's going to get that? It kind of was up in the air, and Corey just went and took it. Drake Reed has been fantastic all year. Just great hustle, great effort. Dalen Peaks, sure tackler. You can't. It's hard to be pleased when you're losing games at the end, but you have to know there's a reason that these games are coming down to the last minute. It's because our guys are battling their butts off. So I'm really proud of what the secondary's done. They fought through a lot of injuries and through a lot of adversity, and kind of like the whole team, and have fought through it.
Now, Myron Harris, obviously everyone looks to the fumble at the end. But before that point, he was fantastic. He took a drive basically down the field himself and said, put the team on my back, I'm scoring. Obviously a bitter note to end on, but even with that fumble included, he had a fantastic game. It was, I believe, the 11th or 12th best rushing game in Wayne State history by an individual performer.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I think if you look at yards per carry, it's probably one of the very best games ever. He was fantastic. He broke through, ran over some people. I was hoping the first long run would teach them the lesson that they're going to try to take it away from you, you know, because they came and they tried to strip that, and he held on to it and covered it up and did a great job. And then that last one, he's fighting for the extra yards, which, you know, you love that, but you also got to know when it's time to, you know, pack it in and go out of bounds and just, you know, play another play. And it's something that, as a young football player, he's learning every time he takes the field. So he'll be better because of it.
Going to Davenport this week, it's a game against a team that's struggling a little bit too. Very familiar playing at Davenport. What do you have to do to win, and what can you tell us about the Panthers?
They are talented. They have struggled, lost some close games. They lost to Northern Michigan at Northern. They came back and got after Northern pretty good and beat them. So, you know, they're a good physical football team. They have quite a few graduate transfers. So they're very talented and experienced. It's going to be a challenge. What we have to do to beat them is, number one, not turn the ball over. You know, just not give them situations where they have easy, short fields. Number two, I think from a defensive standpoint, play solid defense like we have really for most of the season, but finish. You know, finish in that fourth quarter and play great defense in the fourth quarter. Our pride's hurt, you know, and you can look at all the sayings and everything else. We're backed into a corner, we're an injured animal, whatever. We have to come out with more fire.
Well, Coach, thank you. Good luck against Davenport, and hopefully, you know, you guys have been close. You get a couple bounces, and your kids learn, and they make those plays.
Exactly. You learn from your mistakes.
That was the Locker Room Report with Coach Paul Winters. I've been Brady Beedon. You're listening to Warrior Football on WDTK The Patriot.